Welcome to another how-to by myself, Rob Allen. Today I'm going to show you how to remove your cassette from your vector handle. Quite simple. We need to remove that pin and pop the cassette up. Take out the shaft, lay it on its side, preferably on a block of wood. Tap the pin with any shaft smaller diameter than the pin. The pin itself is 4 mm. That will open up a space at the back. There you can lever it up with a screwdriver, but most should just come out. Because of the shape of the cassette with the bent front, that engages forward, and that's why we only need one pin to hold the cassette in. Once it's out, you can clearly see inside all the working parts. This can be cleaned with fresh water, sprayed out hard. Do not spray any grease or oil into the system. Any grease or oil in there will cause any fine particles to stick to it and cause much more abrasion. Keep it dry, just wash it out with fresh water, but don't put any oils in. This is what the internal working parts look like. Very simple. Pull the trigger, release the shaft. When it's loaded, all engages. The line release and the sear are now active, which means we no longer rely on cams or shafts to keep the line release in position. There are a few incidences where the safe has become sticky. This can occur through swelling of the nylon and or minor variances from one part to another. To remove the safe, it's quite easy. Pop the pin that holds the trigger in place. Drop the safe out. Measure that position. And lightly file about 0.2 of a millimeter off. We file this surface here. You can see it's got a fairly large knob on it. That's what engages into the trigger. We want to reduce that gap slightly. To reinstall, push back down into position. The trigger has a knob which inserts itself into the spring. Line up the holes, press the pin back into position, and we're back in business. Be aware, if the cassette is unloaded, you cannot move the safety. You can only put it on safe once it's engaged. The reason for that is if you could put the safe on, then jam the shaft in, you will damage the components. So the new cassettes of the Vector 2 have a safe that can't be put on safe when the mechanism is being fired. To reinstall, pull the trigger, drop the front section in first, light tap, line the pinhole up, press into position. Just a friction fit, that's all that's necessary. There you go. That's how easy it is to clean, service, and strip your parts. Good luck.